think that's good. I think that's all good. Neat. And no. Oh, look at that. All good. Alright, so I'm either going to be going to Duna or Gilly, and I'm kind of leaning towards Gilly because Duna's being a real pain. But if you want me to go to Duna, I can, but I cannot guarantee the landing will go well. Come on. There we go. Oh, hey, Lit. So would you rather see me go to... Oh, yeah, I can do that. Give me 1 second. Is that better? Is that any better? Or am I still too quiet? Oh. No. Is the mic volume good again? Or is it too quiet? Just see. Oof. Yeah, I've been busy, as you can see. It's quite it's really something. Better. All right, good. There's also a delay. Yeah, I tried to turn down the latency so there wouldn't be as much of a delay, but I don't know. Maybe the latency thing doesn't work as well as I thought it was going to. Alright, good. So, would you rather see me go to Duna and probably crash because the thing is too tall, or go to Gilly and have a... probably crash because the thing is too tall? Though Gilly's gravity is so low that I'll probably just leave the thing in orbit, land with the Kerbal, and then get back into the craft. Kind of like how I did with the Ike mission. This will be good. Oh, you actually advertised for me. Oh, that's nice of you. Oh, Gilly. Gilly is good. I can do that. And there it loaded. I want you to just appreciate the time delay, so I'm going to hit it now. And it's going to take it a few seconds to actually start going. There it is. It's so big that there's an honest delay for the first few stages. It's pretty special. The thing is nearly the size of the VAB. It was designed to get to Duna and back, and while it has the fuel and the capacity to do so, because of a little flaw called slopes, I'm having a really hard time managing it. I can get to Ike and back just fine though, so that's neat. There it is. Oh. I don't actually know how to do the heart in chat, so that's a shame. But yeah. I don't know if you've seen this monstrosity in action before, but it's my biggest lifter currently. It's really something. It's honestly so stupid. Like, I saw someone go to Duna and back with just 3 tons, and look at this. This has got to be... Actually, I wonder if I can see it somewhere. Neat. Give. And make sure you're a pilot, and you're not. I don't need a pilot. I can pilot just fine. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's how you do that. I never really messed around with the emojis all that much, though. So I'm not really experienced. It was interesting. You almost did the moon trip, but you just had a little bit of bad luck. Your rocket was fine. It was just... your way of doing things was a little interesting is all. It was fun to watch, though, because it was like a silent film where you couldn't do much about it. You just had to watch and hope. It was like watching an actual moon landing. You don't know what's going to happen. So that was pretty fun. Message retracted, excuse me. But yeah, the launch on this thing takes forever because of how large it is. And I can't do a gravity turn, at least not yet, because of how large it is. Because if I attempt to turn it, it explodes. Or it spins out of control and then explodes. Or everything goes just fine, but I don't want to risk it. Because it's not worth the biscuit. Plus its acceleration is so slow that it's not even worth it. That's really something. And every time I use this craft, I bomb the KSC. You'll see what I mean in just a second. When these run out, you'll see the bombings. Dog, do you mind? There we go. Yes, I know there are people. You don't need to go crazy. It's fine. See, that's what happens when I record at a reasonable hours. Things are still awake like the dogs. That doesn't happen at night. It's one of the benefits. I don't think I could make a bigger craft, though. I think it would crash my computer if I made anything any larger. Watch what happens when I stage. It's pretty great. And now. There it is. And there goes the bombings. And then they all hit the KSC. If they don't blow each other up, that is. That's just great. Google's emojis are ugly. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, and I got a special flag just for this mission. I hope it used it. I set it to be my default flag, so hopefully it acknowledged me, but sometimes it doesn't. You'll see what that flag is in just a bit, if you didn't already. And by just a bit, I mean an hour in, because that's how long it's going to take me to actually get out there. Because I'm good at this game. RIP PC. Yup. It's still going, though. It's still going. You say I had to add this weird gap area here because when these ones explode, they started exploding my other stuff. This stage still scares me because this launch vehicle is actually what I used to launch your plane to Lathe. And it was a 50-50 chance on whether it was going to blow itself up during that stage. And so I still have a bit of worry whenever I stage. It hasn't exploded yet for a very long time, ever since I added the gap, but it still worries me. And now-ish. There we go. And now we gotta get away from that stuff before it kills me. Also, I added little SRBs to the side of those to try to get them away from me. I think they work pretty well. But yeah, every time I use this, the KSC gets bombed. I gotta imagine the cleanup crew is not happy with my my actions. But now I can do my gravity turn because I'm not being hindered like I was. Because this is actually an okay sized rocket. Unlike the last thing, which is just stupidly large. Okay, and we're gonna get it up to 75 and then I'll call it good. That'll do. Alright. Ideally, I would have started that a lot earlier and I'd already have most of my orbit done, but because this craft is ridiculous, I have to play by different rules. But that's alright. I'm kind of used to my own ridiculousness by now. My overbuilding. Because, hey, if the first rocket doesn't work, just add another stage and it will this time. It will this time. Did I seriously just do that? Yes, I did. Fix that. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. And we probably want to start burning now-ish, but I'd like it to turn, but it's going to take a bit of convincing to turn because the SAS on this thing is not enough because it's so big. There we go. Turning. There we go. There, we should be good now. How do you switch flags in KSP? Oh, do you mean add new ones in, or do you mean just switch in general? Because you can pick different flags for different missions by going into the VAB, and there will be a little section here where you can click on mission flag. It'll just use your default if you don't touch it, which is what I imagine you've been doing. And if you want to know how to add new flags in, I can show you during this or after this. It's whatever. Separatrons are nice. Yeah, they're a nice touch. How do you switch flags? Yeah, I'll show you. Once I get this in orbit, I'll give you a little preview on that. But first, I gotta get orbit before I die of whatever I've done to myself. There we go. Just shoot it a little bit before it goes. Give it one last little kiss goodbye. Also, do you like my landing legs? I know, it's ridiculous, but that's... I got this whole part to Duna and was going to land it, but because I was on a slope, it died. And I couldn't get it to land because I couldn't find anywhere flat to land on, which was very, very sad for me. Because I actually had enough fuel and everything to make it back. Oh, after is fine. Either or. Because I can show you how to add in custom flags and how to make custom flags if you want. I like making my own flags. I think it's cool. And you can basically do it with any image online as long as the aspect ratio isn't too terrible. Like, my current flag is a little bit is a little bit wonky because the I changed the aspect ratio a bit too much. I should have taken Sayori out of it and then moved the image and then put her back in, and then it would have looked better, but I did not because I didn't have Photoshop available at the time. But later. But yeah, there's one little screen I can have record, so I can go to my home screen and I can show you how to add flags, where to stick them, how to make them, and all that other good stuff. Actually, I probably shouldn't. not right now. Once I've cleaned my computer a little bit, maybe. So I don't know what I'll find. For my own safety, you understand. Can't look at my files yet. I don't know what is there. That's probably fine. That is not fine. That is so not fine. Yeah, for some reason I didn't get that thing that you said I was going to get by doing this. Why does it lie to me? Whatever. I'll do a correction burn then. There. No biggie. Just has to be above 70, nothing more. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. I don't know why it said that was good, but it wasn't good. And the dog. God damn it. Give me 1 second. And now everyone's home. You see, this is why I record at night, because then everyone's asleep and I can actually have some quiet and not what's happening down there. You want to voice chat? I have a mic working. Oh, that sounds good. I'll go into the voice channel. Just give me 1 second. There you go. I'm in the speaker's corner. Give me 1 second though. I have to fix something because I currently have it set to button push. And one of the buttons I'm pushing has to control my throttle, so I don't want to throttle down every time I start talking. That wouldn't be great. There we go. Now I just gotta hope that my thing hasn't drifted too much. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm gonna need power. Let's turn those solar panels on before I forget and run out of power halfway through the mission and then I can't do anything. That wouldn't be the best. Alright. And the slow turning. But yeah, that's the landing gear. It's really... it's really something. I've also put tons of parachutes on it because the ones I had weren't enough. It would only slow me down to around 15 meters per second, and that's not good. That and the fact that the parachutes didn't open until I nearly hit the ground. I accidentally did a suicide burn. I survived the thing, mind you, but I couldn't actually land it because it kept bumping into slopes, and because it's tall, it would just tip over and die. Damn it, dog, why do you want to keep coming in and out? Pick one. There you go. What do you want, dog? Alright. Once I get this into position, I'll check chat again. But I think I'm in the voice room. I think I am anyways. Yeah, I am. Give me 1 second. Once this is locked into place. And come on, you. I know you can do it. Yeah, that's the problem with big ships. They take a long time to actually move around. But they can get to a lot of places, so it's nice. Yeah, voice chat. Let me see if that's actually working. I think it is. Yes, it is. I see it. Oh, yeah, but I turned down my speaker, so I probably can't hear you if you were talking, because I turned it down because then the game volume's too loud and then it gets feedback. Here, give me 1 second. I'll take care of the feedback problem right now. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, see for a second there. See, I had my volume down because of the music, and that would just come through the mic and be a real nuisance. So I think I'm just going to turn everything down a bit. That way I can keep you there and not deafen everyone with the sound of my rockets. Choices. Okay, good to go. It sounds pretty good. It's a little scratchy, but it's about as good as it's gonna get. It's better than your phone. It's a lot better than your phone. Your phone was really quiet. Whenever we had movie nights, I had to turn down the movie volume so I could hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. So eventually what I want to do is get one of those nice, not studio quality pets, just something like something you would use in a conference room, you know, something you can stand in pretty fair distance away and it still picks you up fairly clearly. So.
Yeah, that's what I have. It's a good, I got it for a good 20 bucks. It works pretty nice. At least I think it does. I can't hear myself.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Yeah, then.
I'm picking up a little bit of your keyboard, but that's all.
Yeah, I might hit keys a little bit too, because that's the problem, is my keyboard is right next to my microphone because my desk isn't very big.
I haven't tried out one of those headsets yet with the microphone in the headphones. I don't think I like those so much.
Yeah, I tried that, but it didn't want to pick it up as an audio source for some reason. I don't know. All I know is it really, really, really didn't like it. So I had to get the one I have so it would actually work. But yeah.
I don't know if you saw in the comments. I didn't even say it. Anyway, I was gonna design a lander for you, space plane lander.
Oh, that's very nice of you. What do you want me to land it on?
I don't know. I'll design it and figure it out from there. I'll put RCS on it so it can land in low gravity, no atmosphere environments too. So.
A regular Macy Dean, aren't you?
What?
He was a guy who liked to build space planes. He attached stock weapons to them and blew stuff up. It's pretty great. He even built a space plane hangar, like an actual carrier in space. It's pretty neat. At least it was for me as a kid.
I did the same video. There's an awesome video of the stock air-to-air missiles. Here, I'll send it to you on this one real quick.
Alright, 1 second. That'll do. That'll do me nicely. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. I've also discovered something. I can enter in precise things here, which is pretty nice. So if I actually bothered to do the math, I could actually just input my results into there instead of messing with this. But I just don't want to do the math.
I've always thought it'd be fun to do a challenge like that where it's cockpit view only mission to somewhere.
I
You cannot look at the map. You cannot look, even in third person outside the plane. You have to be in the cockpit the entire time. Cockpit view.
ooh
Going only by the nav ball and your velocity and things like that.
I know Scott Manley managed to do that to the moon and back, but I don't know if I could. I could probably do it to the I don't even know if I could land at the island runway doing that.
You have to go entirely. Well, you can only look at the map just before you launch.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I can get to the moon. There's no way I'm getting back, but I might be able to get there. And that's only because I know if I burn when this moon is rising, I can just shoot myself at it.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I'd actually have to be... Dog, I swear to God. You just came in. No, I don't. I'm not a big cat guy. I like dogs. See, the dog, she comes in because she thinks I'm lonely and wants to give me some attention, but she also wants to give everyone in the house attention. She's very loving, and I love her for that, but it's also like, can you just stay in or out? But no, she likes to roam around. I don't know. Can't really take a cat for a walk, and I like to walk a lot, so it's... Yes, dog, I'll let you out. Calm down. I hear you. Give her 10 minutes. She'll be back. She always is. Alright. Now let's see what I gotta do here. I've noticed that in the expansion pack that they gave me, I think they gave it to me for free because I've had the game for so long. But I'll have to try launching from some of these other facilities. It might be fun. Because then I'd actually have to fix my inclination before going anywhere. Because the KSC is exactly on the equator. So it's nice and easy. So Gilly. Gilly. I have not been to Gilly in a while, but last time I was there was in the Mark IV. Haven't actually sent a man there yet. The only reason I really want to go is because it has so low gravity that it's like it is the smallest object in the game, besides the asteroids. So it's fun to play on.
I've tried getting into an asteroid once. It unfortunately didn't go well. I just haven't bothered since.
Yeah.
I want to let you know on your stream, if you want to look at where OBS Studio is cropped, it's kind of has a black border on that.
Yeah. I don't. Here, give me 1 second. Okay.
No worries.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. It keeps cutting off my my dudes.
Well, when it shifts the aspect ratio to fit the screen.
Yeah, I fixed it. I know. I had to fix it last stream too. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But yeah, I got it. Is it better?
It delayed, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to do the low latency because I know it does that, but it doesn't seem to have acknowledged my request.
It fits.
Okay, good. Why am I waiting? Boop. There we go. Yeah, also, I did something kind of ridiculous. I made it so I could climb from all the way here to all the way down here. See the little, I've created a monster. Oh, wait a minute. Because you're in the voice call, does that mean you just turn the stream sound off? Because then you would get repetition from me, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I've turned off the screen audio, so
Yeah, so...
I can hear myself hear my voice. Oh yeah.
It's really something, isn't it? And I accidentally left on the 3 times in some locations, but not others. I don't know why I did that, but I had it fixed at one point, but I guess when I don't know what I did, but I must have messed with it at some point. I'll have to fix that I'll fix it later. It's not like I ever use ladders anyways, I just use the RCS pack. I'm quite good with that RCS pack. I can catch rockets when they run away from me. I don't know if you actually saw that, but it's quite the mission.
Oh yeah, the one where you had to basically catch up to the rocket as it was flying away.
Yeah. Anything for a flag, alright? I'm not leaving until I stuck a flag into anything. How am I supposed to know I was there? Here, I want to show you. I want to... Oh, it doesn't show up. That's a shame. You see, that was my previous attempt. I had to save myself because it wasn't going to work. So he's just kind of stuck there now until I figure out what to do with him. He has enough fuel to get back, but... eh. There we go. Oh, we just passed it. That's a shame. Oh. Oh, well.
It looks like it's 30 seconds delayed. 40 maybe.
Weird. Wait. No. There we go. I kind of like this thing, though. It's good for when I only have to do a little bit. Oh, God. Oh.
Do you know if there's any way to get YouTube comments to overlay as you're playing, or do you just have it on your phone or alt tab, or what are you doing?
I usually just use my phone. But I think there is a way, but I'd prefer to see my whole screen because I'm like that. Some people use a second monitor and display it there.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna rebuild it and get a second monitor.
But I don't have a second monitor, so it's one of those things.
Yeah, I just have a 30-inch Samsung TV as my monitor, so. Yeah, it's fine. It's a pretty good size, but it does get a little pixelated. It's not actual HD TV, so. I got the chance to also clean my PC the other day too. It's all working perfectly, and it's. I was kind of overestimating how off it was. Deep cleaning, you got the stuff. Probably guarantees another few months out of this before I have any more problems. But I gotta keep better care of it.
Yeah, I've got some cleaning I need to do too. Like, I need to dust. It's not good. I also need to fix the yard because I've kind of left it to ruin over the winter.
Yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Was dusted it all. I'm eventually gonna replace the fans. I don't like, like the colored LED fans, things like that. It just doesn't do anything for me. The lights and all that. I just want a black box, which the case is that it's real pretty nice black box and has a big TV screen for the interior. But
Yeah. Mine has a little bit of lights, but I never actually use them. It just came with the PC, and I liked its specifications, so I just kind of stuck with it. One thing I do like is that the sides are glass, so I can kind of see in there and see if anything's wrong without having to take it apart. So that's just convenient.
I've been having a lot of trouble with. I should have taken a video before I did it. My fan's running. It sounded like a diesel engine idling. That's how bad it was. With the fans being out of balance, just like on them.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to show you my buddy's old laptop. It was the worst thing ever. It sounded like it was going, like it sounded like one of those old Fallout alarms whenever it was used. It would just beep for a good 5 minutes before it would finally start. I think I still have a recording of it somewhere. I'll have to find it.
I need a. I think I want to get a good laptop. The only one I have right now is a old Acer Windows 7 14-inch netbook. It's a piece of crap. It really is. But all I've been using to do is previously upload photos from my camera, my actual camera on the phone, on there, transfer from an SD card to USB, then USB to my PC. It's pain. It's such a pain. But my PC doesn't have a SD port for. It doesn't have a SD card port.
Man, and I thought just having to unplug my hard drive to speak was annoying. Oh yeah, I did say I'd show you how to do a flag, didn't I? I should probably do that. After this maneuver. I know some people do the inclination and the burn towards at the same time, and if I actually left during the Eve window, which I don't have right now, I could have done that, but it's no bother really. I kind of brought a lot of fuel with me, so it's not going to be a it's not going to be an issue. After all, this thing was made to be able to take off from a planet and get back. And it can, it's just so tall that if I land anywhere that isn't completely flat, it dies. Which is a shame. Alright, burn time 25 seconds, so then we're looking at like 13 or 12 seconds. Alright, I can do that. 13 or 12. Give. Come on. Please? Please? Thank you.
So I'm playing my own game right now, and space plane hangar, and I'm gonna start designing your plane. Any features that you want?
Well, I need to know where you want it to go first. I love those little I love those. I gotta say what I'm happiest with this one is the fact that the landing legs don't get killed immediately after those ones get ejected. I really thought that was going to be a problem, but then it wasn't. It made me very happy. Along with my kaboom flag, because I just enjoy that. Of course, that's a reference to Danny, but I doubt anybody would actually get it. I tried to find the flag he made because it looks a lot nicer than the stock thing I stole and turned into a flag. I think he drew it himself, so I don't have access to it. It's a shame. Maybe one.
This thing is looking like a sci-fi submarine from a cheesy 50s TV show.
The plane?
Yeah. It's a mistake picture.
Well, I mean, you saw my launcher, so I mean, if you want to talk about mistakes, it's an affront to God. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Now let's find ourselves a window. Hopefully it's somewhere around here, because that would save me a bit of fuel. Please. Thank you. Ah, there we go. Nice. That'll do me just fine. I could mess with it more and make it a bit better, but I don't know. Do I really want to fiddle with it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What do you think went wrong with my lander and Lander?
Oh, you're flying. It was fine. Your thing was fine. In fact, it was overbuilt and could have survived easily. You just were very weird about how you did things. I don't know how else to explain it to you. It's like me when I build a plane and then make it so it doesn't have the center of gravity and center of thrust where it should be, because I didn't really want to think about it. But yeah, it was fine. It was gonna work, but you just were a little bit weird about it, was all. Had you kept that one stage instead of just discarding it and throwing away all the fuel, you could have just landed on its nozzle pretty easily and then used that to get back. But you kind of sent it careening into the mud, so. And the one stage has enough, but ideally with that one, you'd want to be facing where the moon was, if you know what I mean. Like, here, I'll show you what I mean, because it might be hard to visualize. So imagine this is like the orbit of the moon. Well, actually, just imagine me going around the sun as the moon's orbit, right? Because I came from this direction, you want to land on this side of the moon and then blast straight up, and then by doing that, you'll put yourself in Kerbin orbit, but you would have also decelerated, which will put you in Kerbin's atmosphere, all in one burn. But that's just a fancy little thing. Or you can put yourself in orbit and then do the same thing, but it would cost more, and that's what you do if you landed on another spot. But you brought a very small lander. I don't build small things. I'll tell you what, next time, I could just go to the moon if you want me to. Oh, sorry for not knowing, but what am I looking at? Oh, yeah. Sorry, sorry, other person. I'm actually going to Gilly right now. What you're looking at is me fiddling with the map, attempting to make it work. Alright. Good news, though. It'll work. Just give it some time to actually turn into where it needs to be. I hope I didn't answer too late. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking down. Oh crap, I waited so long to answer. My bad. But yeah, we're going to Gilly because first come, first served. What you're looking at is a mistake. A mistake. A glorious mistake that'll take me to the stars and back. Or at least it'll take him back. Hopefully. It's good stuff. Gilly is actually one of the few objects you can land with nuclear engines on, which is pretty nice. Not a lot of things will let you do that. They require much higher thrust to actually get off the ground. Nuclear engines are efficient, but they're terrible when it comes to thrust. That's why I don't usually use them. In fact, this was originally designed with a skipper engine here where the nuclear engines are, but I needed to give myself some extra delta V, so I had to sacrifice my skippers. See, now I'm looking at the chat. Now I see you. I'm not used to having more than one audience member. So are you building a plane? Well, no, you're building one that will land on more than just atmospheric worlds, aren't you? Can you build me an X-Wing?
I've actually tried a lot of X-Wings, or X-Wing type of planes, and all of them fail. I don't know what it is, but unless you're have those weird front canards in a really specific manner, they don't usually work that well.
That's fine. It was more of a joke anyways. It'd still be cool, though, if I could ever get one to work. Okay, there we go. Time to actually do the burn and send myself to Eve. So far, no disasters yet. No disasters. I should stop talking. Yeah, that'll work. But yeah, actually Duna has such a low atmosphere that all of these heat shields that I added weren't actually worth much. I actually ended up using my rocket to slow down most of the way because the atmosphere did nothing. Which kind of sucked. Because I was kind of hoping for it to actually work on my rocket. Did not, though. It did not. Burn time 46, so we're looking at 23 seconds. Oh, Dreggle. Oh, Dreg. I actually know you. You're from the server. It's funny. Oh, god damn it. Oh, well. I can fix it. I can fix it. Time warp. Can't live without it, can't live with it. Oh. Yeah. You see, I do know you. You're, I think you recently got moved up to a Junticator, didn't you? Yeah. You do the programming and you stay up late just like me. Yeah, I do know you. It's kind of funny because I get most of my viewers from the, I get all of my viewers from, the Lit Club. I actually know who my viewers are, which is neat. Yeah. At one point, I actually had a YouTube channel that actually had some subscribers to it, but I didn't own the thing entirely. It was a co-owned thing between me and my best friend. Unfortunately, he was a bit too edgy for YouTube, and so the channel got deleted.
What happened?
He uploaded something that I told him he probably shouldn't upload, and then the channel got deleted. But yeah, that's the one that you saw with my old videos. So you're the only one who's ever going to see any of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. It's all gone. So yeah, you're the only one who's ever going to see my face. That's funny. That's actually where I came up with the name, is during that time on the channel. Good old Kyle Vanson. That was a good one. Sounds real enough. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Fuck it, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Periops. Yeah, that's really high. Oh well. Fun. I told you the dog would come back. I told you. Shady's back. Back again. Yeah, I know. Alright. We're getting into Eve now, so that'll be something actually interesting. For once. The game is very relaxed, which is nice. Oh, someone's putting things down. Oh, Bohemian's testing out the bot. Oh, that's actually really funny. No, you didn't see it. You didn't see it. The bot, yes, he was testing, and I just looked at something that he had done with the bot he added. I thought it was funny. Oh, no. Okay, I can fix this. I can fix this. I hope I can fix this. There we go. It's going to require so much Delta V to fix it because I didn't realize what side I was on. Oh, that's not good. I say that and I still have these two. Nah, it'll be fine. It's just... could have been more efficient, but I just wasn't. What? No? Oh, Bohemian, you're here. Hey, buddy.
Oh, is he in the voice chat?
Oh, no, he's in the chat for YouTube. I just saw him comment something. No, not like a Nazi dog salute. It was, a little bit of, that's really funny. Now this is beautiful. It's really funny. Oh, that's really good. That room is always fun. I never know what I'm gonna walk into. And I just need this to turn. I wonder if I can see Eve. That I can. That I can. Ever since the fire started doing damage, Eve has been a real problem for me. It used to be the easiest thing in the solar system to land on besides the moon and Minimus because all you had to do was hit it and the atmosphere would slow you down. Like if you had a parachute, you'd be able to land on it. It was great. It'll kill you with fire now. Then again, it was always meant to be like Venus, so I guess you had to expect that. Oh, hello. Yeah, up to anything? Oh yeah, that reminds me. You saw how the robot now does the hi everybody thing, right? Please give that back. Give it back. Come on, please give it back. Thank you. Yeah, I also added an image to that now because I figured out how to do that. So that's nice. God damn it. Yeah, so you know the Sayori with the sign saying welcome?
Yeah.
It now posts that as well with the say hi everyone.
Oh, awesome.
I thought it was a nice touch.
I like it.
I've also added some secret commands into it so you can try to find those if you want to. I'll be adding more as I get more bored. Whenever I get bored, I just start adding auto responses and seeing if anybody actually tries anything. I should have a good many of them by the time the summer's over. 22. Currently, I'm trying to relearn Python because it's been a very long time since I've actually touched coding. It's a bit bad. I'm something akin to Yandere Dev not now. I'm something akin to Yandere Dev. It's not even a joke. It's true.
I don't know anything about that.
He's a very trash programmer. That's all you need to know. Is that he's a trash programmer and so am I. I'll get better, though. I don't think he ever will. Here, let me just get away from him.
How bad you are, you're way there.
Yeah. I suppose you're right. I'm gonna try to switch around before it becomes a real problem. Okay, now I'll try to slow down. And by try, I mean succeed, because there's no try. Also, let's do an inclination burn while I'm at it. Here, let me just quickly go.
I'm gonna be testing my own rocket here too.
You'll have to let me see it. I'm something of a rocket guy myself.
I'm just gonna reattempt another movement. So.
Ah. I mean, it's a big step, man. It's a big achievement. I still remember my first time. It was awesome. I was so proud of myself. And then the first time getting to Minimus is pretty special. First time to Duna. It's all important. Don't sell yourself short. It takes a while. Not everyone gets it the first time. Some people have trouble getting into orbit. Nah, I'll just slow down and then do the correction burn later. One piece of advice. The sooner you can do something, the better. Most of the time.
Oh, I forgot electricity.
You just stalled out?
Oh well.
What is a switch statement? Yandere death. The man only really knew how to do if-else statements. Right, Dreg? If-else statements. For loops. The stuff you learned in your first computing class. I'm surprised he knew how to build a class. Honestly, it's pretty great. And it wouldn't be that bad had he just accepted help from someone, but he was too he was just a real problem. Because I remember he was like getting Tiny Build to help, but eventually he had them stop helping because they kept fixing his code. I don't think he liked that. What is a switch statement? That's funny. Oh, that's good. Honestly, though. That was really good. Okay. Back to business. Okay, all good, all good. Let's go. But yeah, the sooner you can do something, usually the better. It'll cost you a lot less Delta V. Like, for instance, you saw how I switched from one side of Eve to the other really early on. Had I waited till now to try to switch my orientation, it would take me a lot more. Had I done it way back then, when I was on the other side of the system, it would have been like, not even 100, it would have been more like 20 in Delta V. But I did not realize the problem until it was too late, because I should have seen it. But alright, it doesn't matter. I build these crafts with myself in mind. Lots of room for error. Lots of room for error, because I know I will make errors. Unlike Mr. 3 tons to... Come on. Unlike him, I can't afford to make errors. I'll admit his stuff is pretty cool though. Like I've watched a lot of his stuff and I'm honestly really impressed. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get to that level of good at the game though. I'll be satisfied once I land a man on everything and then get them back. I'll call myself an expert by that point. I still haven't managed it. I've managed to land a man everywhere, but I haven't managed to get back is the problem. That's what I'm starting to do. So I'm taking one moon, one planet at a time. The Kerbin system I have down. I've been doing that one since I was 12. But the other ones, not so much. Eve, I've never gotten back from Eve. Duna, I have never gotten back, but I've gotten back into orbit. I've just not had enough fuel to get back. I've gotten back from Ike. You saw that one. I'm about to get back from Gilly. So that should be fun. The moons are the easiest though because they don't have a lot of gravity. Unless you're talking about Tylo. In that case, it does. Tylo is a monster. It's good for gravity assists, but not for much else. Because Tylo has all of the gravity of Kerbin, but with none of the atmosphere to slow you down. It's a monster. See, way back in the older updates, Eve and Tylo were basically opposites. Eve was super easy to land on, but a pain to get off. Tylo was easier to get off, but a super pain to land on. Now that Eve just sucks both ways, and Tylo, well, Tylo's the same as it's always been. Just switch statement. Let me just see. That'll do for now. I'll mess with it later. I actually got an encounter with it on my way in, but I didn't take advantage of it. I should have. Ah, well. I don't know if I ever actually streamed or recorded the landing with the nice one you built me, but I did land it if you want to see. It's still there. It flew very nicely. You did a very good job. But you did use engines I didn't have unlocked yet, so I had to move it to this save. It was a bit too fancy for my campaign. Ooh. You can just pretend it's a comm satellite. It's good to leave those at angles. Let's go around. Yeah, that'll I just gotta wait for it to warp around, and I can do this burn, and then I can start finding out where it actually is. Because once I get the inclination down, docking with the thing is not going to be a problem. And I do say docking because Gilly is so small, you're basically docking with it. Like, when I get down there, you'll see how small it is. It's very small. It's actually one of my favorite destinations in the game because of how small it is. Like, when I was practicing docking, the first thing I did was start practicing with Gilly because it still gives you the gravity assist, but with enough practice with Gilly, I can move on to actual docking. So yeah, if you ever want to start training with docking, use Gilly. It'll teach you how to get up close and personal with small objects. It's pretty good. Also, the fact that you can land on it with nuclear engines is pretty nice. It means you can actually have an efficient lander, which is mildly impressive. There we go.
So you prefer to land more shallow or more steep?
For landing,
Yeah.
you want to be as vertical as possible. At least I like to be as vertical as possible because then I can focus on having my rear facing the ground. Because I like having my landing legs facing where they're supposed to be instead of trying to cancel out horizontal velocity at the last minute and then slamming into the ground because of it. But yeah, I cancel out horizontal velocity first, and then I keep my landing legs facing the ground. That way they can hit the ground instead of something else. You know what I mean? That's just me though. Some people like. No, vertical is also good because you can kind of choose your landing spot a bit easier as well. Like, I've gotten pretty good at landing on the moon in Minimus, like choosing my landing spots. At one point, I visited my first rover that ran out of power a long time ago, just as a nice little memory. And I was able to do that with it. But with atmospheric worlds, you have to take into account that they're going to slow you down a little bit, and then... But with the worlds that don't have atmospheres, I can land pretty much on a dime. So that's pretty fun. Like Gilly, I'll choose where I land on Gilly. Problem is, Gilly is a bit lumpy, so I'm going to hope that I don't tip over. If I do, well, I can always just chase my rocket down like I did last time. It's not something I'm above. What happened?
I'm fine. It's maneuvering into a really, really low orbit to find a landing spot. So actually, yeah, I can go back to that.
Ooh, I might actually get an encounter. So I'm careful. Oh. No, no. Damn thing is so jittery. Got it. Let's see if I can get it. Ah, that's good. That's good. You can't ask for much better from Gilly because it just doesn't have enough gravity to give you a huge encounter. Not like Planet or Ike. Ike has a pretty good sphere because of how big it is compared to Duna. So that's pretty neat. Please give it back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Please give it back. Thank you. It likes to take away the time warp for some reason, not give it back. I wish I could just leave it out. There's probably an option for that I'm just not aware of, but I'd like to keep it available like my fuel and my everything else. Just for my own sanity. Sanity. Yes. Alright. Give me back my nav ball. I need to see it. You see, I play music, but I know YouTube would kill me for it. Usually it's okay because I'm listening to the game music, but I can't do that right now. But then again, listening to the same tracks over and over again can get kind of it can get kind of old. Like, I love Kevin and all, but I don't know if I can listen to the Frost Castle anymore, or whatever the track's name is. Mm-mm-mm. All right. And now we'll get it down to like 30 seconds, and then I'll burn nice and slow and get it good. Okay. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Gilly's ridiculous like that. But that's why I love it. Yeah, I really do love Gilly. You can... Problem is, my craft might be a little bit too tall for its hilly terrain, but honestly, it doesn't matter. I can just land with the Kerbal and then redock with my spacecraft if I have to. Not a big problem. But unfortunately, if I do send my spacecraft flying like I did before with Ike, it will just leave Gilly's orbit because that's how weak its gravity is. It's pretty good. Go. Nice and easy. There's the encounter. Alright. Now to just not fuck it up.
Next time I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna try and bring a rover.
Rovers are fun. Attaching them took... just remember when you make it to make it separately, that way you can actually utilize the space plane hangar, and then set it as a sub-assembly, and then attach it to the rocket later. Because if you try to build it all at once, it's going to drive you insane.
I love how removed helmet is an option.
I know. I love how they added that. Now I can suffocate Kerbals. It's pretty great. But yeah, now I'm making my... what happened?
It's the 23rd today, right?
No, it's the 24th. There it is. You know, I could probably find the green monolith without even having to set up a satellite. Because the thing is so small, exploring it wouldn't take me all that long. There we go. There we go. I might have to limit my thrust just to be able to land on this. I think the second smallest thing in the game is Bop. I think it is. I've been to Bop. Bop is pretty cool. It has a Kraken on it. Good old space Kraken. They said they killed it, but they never did. It still persists in the game files somewhere. Alright. You alright over there? Alright. Let's just not have that happen. Thanks. Yeah. So if anybody wants to talk in chat, that'd be great. I'm just gonna be really silent otherwise because I've kind of run out of things to say. I was debating this last time of just writing something up beforehand that way I have like a topics to discuss if I ever run out of things to say. I think I'm gonna do that next time. Just have topics in front of me that way I don't have to do what it is I'm doing. Oh god, I've put myself in an elliptical orbit around Gilly, but it doesn't really matter. It'll be easy to fix. Alright, 17 and a half would be 14 would be 7. 8. It'd be like 9 seconds, between 9 and 8 seconds. Come on. I should try that at some point to land on Gilly with ion engines. Did I really do what I just think I did? I did. That's terrible. Alright, that was a waste of fuel. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Where do I want to land? Here would be good. I'd like to go... please. You could always go my strategy and just build bigger. It's never failed me. I mean, it'll succeed if it's big enough. Alright, now here's where I decide whether I'm going to land on the thing or not. With the craft itself, or if I'm going to land with a guy and then redock with the ship. I think I'm going to try to land the ship. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to land the ship. I think that's going to be my best bet. Also, I need to do something. It's going to go like that. That'll make landing a lot easier because I won't be blasting myself off the surface of it every 5 seconds. There we go. Alright. I should have brought lights. Oh well. At least I brought ladders. Oh boy, did I. I think I have, yeah, that's the one. Look at all of them. Look at them all activate. It is so ridiculously big. Did I really do that? I think I did. I think I put a heat shield where my ladders were. That's a shame. Hopefully that provides me with a stable base. Hopefully. Kind of looks like the claw from Toy Story. Nice, nice. Alright. Yeah, but I know why people do highlights for KSP, because it honestly takes 2 hours to do every mission. That isn't the moon. Or Minimus. A lot of it is just waiting for burns to become available. It really is. Oh, it's spinning. God damn it. It sucks. And because you can get so low to Gilly, it takes away your time warping abilities, which also kind of sucks. Yeah, but that thing I wanted to land on has gone away. God damn it. Alright, I'll find another pit to land in then. I forgot it spins. Oh, that ain't great. It'll be fine though. Alright. Do you have like any suggestions for things you'd want to see? Because I can't do anything crazy like, you know, the guys we watch, but I can do a few things. Like if you want me to go anywhere in the solar system, that I can do. Or just build the most ridiculous rocket you want. I mean, I do that already. Let me just... Oh. No. Here we go. It's so weird because it's so small, I can honestly see its terrain from here. That's pretty great. On most worlds, this would be enough to land, but not Gilly. All right. Here we go. Now in 25 minutes, we can begin the burning. And by 25 minutes, I mean I'm not going to wait 25 minutes. God damn it, it's spinning. It's spinning so quickly, come on. I want where I am to be still to be where I want it to be. I'm not moving fast enough though. Not great. Okay. Please. Please. Oh, I can't zoom in anymore. There we go. So yeah, if anybody in the comments section has something that they want to see done, let me know. And then I'll do it to the best of my ability. Because I'm gonna run out of ideas. I guess I could start visiting locations. Like the lunar arches, I could visit them. The monoliths, I can find the monoliths. The monoliths. That's how you say that, yes. The monolith. Yes. Yes, I can speak. For real. And... go. so quiet because I've limited its thrust. I didn't expect it to be this quiet. I'm used to the very loud roar to life that it usually does. Oh well. Oh yeah, I will once I've landed. Because as much as I like crashing into stuff, I feel like I have a duty not to right now. Alright, what are we going to do? I think I'm going to move to the side a little bit because it keeps spinning, as objects do. Just go like that. I want to hit the bottom of it because I feel like that's going to be the least bumpy area. Yeah. I'm moving so slowly while still being in orbit. Well, I mean, I'm not in orbit, never mind. But, my point's the same. It's kind of surreal on Gilly because most places it isn't like this.
What I've always wanted to do, but I've never had the skill to do, is try and have two satellites fly head on in orbit.
I did that in my attempts to dock. Yeah, I'm not very good at docking. Oh. No, I was just trying to dock and then died.
So, orbital velocity around Kerbin is about 2,500 meters per second.
Yeah, and then you have two things going that in opposite directions.
So, collision at 5,000 meters per second.
Yup. Yeah, I've only had them relative to be like 30 because I just got impatient and slammed them together. It was so dumb. I hear ya. I'm doing something. Please. Oh, you're shitting me. Oh, that's the worst news I've heard all day. I'm below a limit where I can't use 5 times acceleration to slow myself down anymore. I actually have to like maneuver responsibly now. It's terrible. I hate doing that. Oh well. Alright, hopefully that fixes what I wanted it to fix. Yeah, it fixed it. I said stop. And now I gotta face around. It's so bumpy, but it should be so low gravity that the SAS should be able to counter whatever happens. At least that's what I'm betting on. I wonder how close I am to the surface. Much closer than it was letting on. Awesome. It's funny because I'm so low to the ground that I can't time accelerate, but I'm still not going to hit it for so long because the gravity is so low. Gilly is a really amazing place. I recommend it if you ever get out to the inner solar system. Really, dog? You know I can do what? Yeah, I know. That wasn't always a feature before. I always eyeballed it with my shadow.
Yeah, the shadow. Yeah.
That was the only way I could really tell how close I was to the ground. I'm 5,000 meters off the ground. Except for I just hit a mountain. The good old days. I mean, it wasn't awful by any means. I mean, you could get around it. You'd learn eventually that the mountains, they don't forgive, they don't forget. But oh, look at that. I'm accelerating. How exciting. Alright, so I got the
30 centimeters.
Nibble Noob. Let me see if I... That's not a name I recognize. Probably go by a different name on Discord. Or somehow you just found my channel. Which would be really surprising. I don't exactly stick out yet. I say yet like I ever will. Yeah. I just want to time accelerate, please. I can't time accelerate. Yeah, I will have to look into that. Because that's one problem with Gilly is you kind of want to launch yourself at the ground because you're going so slowly towards it. And you can't speed it up. Like, you can't even physics warp. It won't let you do it.
Those nuclear engines you have on the side, there should have been the other way for that. You can swap over and force yourself to the ground like that.
Yeah. I should have like the jet engines have where they can go reverse thrust. Full steam ahead. But now I'm just... See, I'd slow down, but I really don't want to. I want to speed up. At this point, I'd be happy to crash into it because it's taking so long. Oh, that's amazing. I see my shadow. So I'm close to the ground. I know I am. I'm really hoping I can land in the center of that little area because that looks like it's the flattest area I see. Other than that little basin there, but I'm way away from that. And I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to send myself up and then wait to fall down over there. I just don't want that. I've waited long enough. I can see it spinning beneath me.
Could you imagine if they upped the rotation on this, so you have to actually orbit down, you know? So imagine if like the rotation was 15 minutes, say. So you'd actually have to land at an angle to catch up.
Okay. There was actually a mod that added planets, and one of them did that. I could not land on it because...
If you landed vertically, a mountain would actually come and hit you from the side.
Uh-huh. It was ridiculous. I didn't really use that mod much. Because at the time I could barely get to planets, so there wasn't much point. I've gotten a lot better since then. Time to slow down. Oh no, don't go back up, don't go back up. We just fixed that. Oh no, not a slope. Here, let me see if I can. Nah, I better not. God damn it. Burnt a little bit too much. Burn a little more to push me where I need to go. I should have put more SAS on this thing. Next time I will. Oh god, I'm heading towards a ridge. No, it's kind of flat on the other side if I can get to it. For as long as this thing's going to take to actually land, I might as well just get out with the Kerbal, plant a flag, and then get back in. It'll still be drifting by the time I get back. That's Gilly for you. Yeah, I forgot about time warp not working. That definitely took some of the fun out of it. Okay. Yeah, if I had better SAS, I'd just turn around and start flying towards the ground and then slow myself down. Because this is gonna take a while. Because I burnt a little bit too much. And now I have to wait. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I'm sorry if this hasn't been the most exciting thing to watch. I do try, but... Oh my goodness, why did I pick Gilly? At least it's slowing down. It might start falling eventually. Next time I do this, I'm adding RCS thrusters so I can actually just force myself down. Because I'd turn around, but my SAS isn't really very good, so I don't know if I'd actually turn around in time for it to actually be any good, any use to me.
You know what you could do is you could have the one of those radial attached engines. You could have those facing the other way. That way you don't have to waste space with an RCS tank.
Yeah, I could. They did add those in, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Yeah, I might do that next time. I guess that's what happens when you bring a rocket that was designed for a completely different mission somewhere else. Doesn't actually fit the location. Who would have thought? Oh, that's the cat. Don't I know it? And the dog is back. What do you want? What do you want, dog? I gave you everything. What else do you need? First you took the car, then the house, then the kids. What more do you want? No. I was thinking about taking your plane there because the craft I currently have can get out to Joule, and so that's enough Delta V to slow down. And you added a ton of radiators on, so I think that should be able to deal with some of the heat. So I was going to attempt that for the next stream if I didn't think of anything else.
Yeah, you took my plane for Lathe, right?
Yes, I did, because Lathe actually doesn't try to kill me when I land on it. The only thing that kills me on Lathe is my own bad flying. Or my crappy plane design. Mixed with bad flying. And the fact that I didn't pick a pilot for some reason. I picked an engineer. That didn't help. Am I going upwards? Yes, I am. I am going upwards. Unfortunately, I am very, very slowly going up. See? I'm waiting for myself to fall back down, but it's taking forever. It's starting to happen though. It'll happen eventually. I'm just waiting it out. I'd use this cool little thing called Time Accelerate, but oh, he doesn't want me to. See? I can't time accelerate. I can't do anything about it. All I can do is just sit here and wait it out. I could flip over and launch myself at the ground, but I don't think that's the best idea.
Might as well just send a EVA down there.
I'm actually going to do that. I'm getting really tired of waiting.
Yeah.
You know, I did it on I did it on Ike. I'll do it here too. Yeah. And RCS.
Plant the flag and get out of there.
I'm tired of this. Goodbye.
If only there was a way you could fire a flag, just drop it off so you not even have to get out.
Like a flag launcher.
There you go.
Like one of those things that they have at the ballparks where they like launch t-shirts and stuff at you, but it's a flag. See, this would be a really good plateau, but I think I've gone past the plateau and would hit a hill. Where's my ship at? Oh, there's Eve. Isn't it lovely? See, now I'm actually moving at a decent speed towards the ground. There we go. Yeah, I got really tired of waiting, guys, so we're actually just gonna do the Ike thing again. This might just become a staple. Alright. Just gonna take a screenshot while I wait for it to fall down because it's gonna take that long for it to happen. Oh yeah, you. I need to turn that off. Well, first I need to send you at the ground, and then I'll turn it off. Oh god. Please. Down on the ground. Down. Walking creates enough lift to take off. I don't really know where my rocket is. Oh well, I'm sure it's not important. I can actually take my time to write something really good on this one, but hey, look. Oh, it didn't. What a tease. I forgot to change it. I thought it would just use my default, but it did not. Bastard. Oh, that's a shame. There we go. Flag. Flag has been put down. I'm leaving. And there's my rocket. It's tipped over for some reason. And it's way over there. There we go. What's wrong with the flag? What's wrong with the flag is that I had set it to be a Yay Sayori because I'm like that, and it was not Lit Sayori. Because obviously I forgot to fix it. Oh goodness. Please slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. God damn it, if it actually crashes, I'm gonna be so disappointed in myself. God damn it. Please no. Get over there before it's honestly gonna crash. Yeah, it's gonna crash.
Oh no.
Please don't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave you. I came back. I always come back. I love you because I leave you. I leave you because I love you. Please. God damn it. I'm gonna need you to stop. Please.
Get underneath it.
It is really close to the ground. I need to stop screwing around and get inside of it. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. This was a very bad idea. It's too late. It's already done. No, it's not. God damn it. I keep thinking the ground. Oh, God damn. Okay, one reload. I get one reload. This time I'll be quick. This time I'll be quick. Okay. Okay. Good. EVA. Let's do this. Please, EVA. And now we're going to let go. RCS down and out. There we go. Now straight down. We're not going to go visit the plateau. We're just going to go straight down. Really quick. I don't know why it always tips over when I get out of it. I think it turns SAS off for some reason. Maybe if I put a probe core in it, it would actually stay upright. Alright. Alright, it's okay. I've got this. Don't bounce. Alright, flag time. I'm still really annoyed that it... Oh, how could I forget? Oh, well. I should have wrote, gotta catch my ship. That would have been funny. Alright, where is the ship? That's the first thing. Have you seen where I've left my ship? There it is. Honey, where did I leave the ship? It's in the garage where it always is. Where is my super suit? Remember when that was a thing? Oh, I do. I think it was just because it was so random. It's like, you know, like, some of them are just funny because they're weird and for no other reason. Kind of like the schmexuals. I don't understand them. They're just funny. But you agree that those are pretty random, right? I think it's the same appeal. It's just... You just wouldn't expect it. Alright. This time it's going to be a lot cleaner. Because I didn't... I like how this thing's never going to touch ground on Gilly. I'm just glad Sticky Keys hasn't tried to kill me yet. That was the bane of my existence when I was 12. Anytime I was doing a landing, Sticky Keys would be there to foil it. Success. Let's get out of here. Alright, and let's get rid of the thrust limiter. There we go. There we go. And I've escaped Gilly, and now to get back into the actual normal solar system. But yeah. Now to get back. And then I'll show you guys how to do the flag, even though I kind of failed with the flag, which isn't a great example. But I forget things all the time. Yeah, no, my memory's actually pretty good. I just don't know why I didn't do it. I can't time warp. Oh, come on, game. It's okay. Once I get above 8,000, we'll be allowed to actually start moving. It's going to be great. Come on. I wonder how much of the rocket I'll have left by the time I get back to Kerbin. If I have enough of it left, I'll land on the Mun as well. Oh, thank God. I was getting real tired of that. Ah, now we can really get moving. Goodbye, Gilly. It was fun. It was actually agonizingly slow, but whatever. 'Twas fun. There we go, just put all those away. Won't be needing them. Let's think about what we're gonna do now. Eve is going that way, and so I want to be going that way because I want to rendezvous with Kerbin at some point. Okay. There we go. Please. Thank you. And now I'll have a higher apoapse, but unfortunately I don't think my inclination, yeah, it's going to be all kinds of messed up, so I'm going to need to fix that, then I'll be able to get back to Kerbin. Alright, goody goody. We've got lots of things to do. I might just do that on Duna just for the kicks. Of just not landing and just meeting my spaceship halfway like I've been doing. Might just be a reoccurring theme. See how long I can keep up the shtick. If I do land on the Mun, I'm not going to have landing legs, which is going to be fun. Not a problem. Actually, it will be because I actually chose a tall part because I didn't intend to land it. Whoops. Ah, well. I'm going to have so much leftover fuel, it's not going to matter. Let's go. It feels good to be able to just do that and be done with it. Alright. And warp to next maneuver. That's good. And it seems I've drifted. Oh well. Alright, we're going home, guys. We're going home. You see, I'd sing Country Roads, but I'm not going to do that. That would be funny. No, it wouldn't. So, how's your mission going? You've done anything interesting yet? Am I just talking to myself? Oh god, I think I've gone insane. Oh, I don't think... Okay, give me a second. I see that you're talking, but I don't hear anything, so give me 1 second to fix that. I don't know why it does that. Yes, that's better. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but I have to leave and come back because it just deafens people eventually. I have no idea why. Oh crap, I missed all that while it was deaf? Oh, that sucks. So how did it feel? It feels pretty good, right? It was pretty cool, right? Doing it for the first time. So what's your next plan, Minimus? Skip Minimus, go straight to Duna. Oh, what am I doing? Here, give me 1 second. I gotta go for you and set his target. And time to fix my inclination. Because it's really messed up. There you are. Alrighty. Inclination set to be fixed. Good to go. Yeah, next time I'm adding more SAS so I don't spend as much time just spinning the craft around. Because I feel like I've done that for half of the whole stream, is just spinning the thing. And as interesting as it is to watch me spin something, I don't think it's great content. Come on, give me my warp. There we go. Oh yeah, that plane I saw you flying in your stream. I think that was almost hitting orbital velocities. Orbital velocities. That was interesting. You ever think about making an SST like that?
I've never been good at it.
If you just got a rocket engine somewhere on that, it'd be a pretty good SSTO. What is y'all? Come on. I know you want to. Come on. Shut up, you love it. Here we go. What?
What kind of dog is that I'm hearing?
That's a Cocker Spaniel. I know. You want it up, alright? Why are you always whining? I give you what you want. You want to come in and out of the room 50 times, I give you that. You want to come up, you come up. You're a whiny bit of good is what you are, dog. There, and now you've calmed down. Good, 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 good. What's wrong with the flag? Yeah. The flag was just not the flag I wanted. Oh well. See, the problem is it used the first flag I used for the game. I don't. It's just what it does. For some reason I thought changing the flagpole outside would change my flags everywhere, but apparently it does not. Apparently you have to do it on an individual basis. Oh, fine. Go on. And let's just continue. Now here comes the other one. What do you want? Yeah, alright, you big old weirdo. And there we go. Why did I do that? Yeah. You have to select a mission flag at the beginning of every mission, otherwise it will just use your standard flag. I did not. For some reason I thought the flagpole outside would change my standard flag, but it apparently doesn't. So, it is what it is. And let's just go like that. Sweet. Close enough. I'm tired of messing with it. Alright. Had to actually get back to curbing. There we go. Alright, I've got an idea. How about I do one of these? Where is it? There, maybe that'll yield better results. And look at that, immediately did. There. There, that's good enough. That'll get me home. Good to go. All I have to do is circle around and go home. And then, Gilly mission complete. Job done. See, I told you I could do the Gilly one with no problem, but it was the, it's the Duna one that worries me. What's wrong with it is my craft. Had I built this to be a bit wider, it would be fine to land, but because it's so tall, it likes to tip over. So anytime there's any sort of slope at all, it will tip over and die. But if I had built it with a wider base, that wouldn't be as big a problem. Or had I just built it smaller and not made it massive.
You and small rockets.
Yeah, I don't do that, so. Like, honestly, if I just made it, like, if this stage here had an actual engine that could lift it off the ground, that'd be around what I want. But I don't build small. I need to find a flat place to land. Like, if I can find, like, some flats, I'll be good. I haven't been able to find anywhere yet. Because, like I said, I can aim where I want to land. It's just a matter of finding a place. If I can find somewhere with level ground, this rocket will work. I know, because I didn't land it on the ground, because every time I did, it would bounce and die. But I managed to take it back off, get back into orbit, and now I have enough fuel to actually take it back to Kerbin. So it would have worked. It just bounces and tips and dies. But if it doesn't do all that, it would actually perform quite nicely. Problem is, it doesn't do that. Warp. That reminds me. Oh yeah, you messaged me the thing. Gaming. Whoop. Left the time machine at uni. Sorry, I got microwave. Oh, I'll join you in 10 minutes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm just reading through the Discord because it's just warping. And it's going to have to warp for 2 years because that's when the actual maneuver was set. And unfortunately, this is the fastest you can time warp, so it's just waiting. Just gotta keep on waiting. And you're talking and I can't hear you. Fantastic.
I haven't been saying much. Just mostly rumbling to myself about this.
Well, that's all I really do when I play this, as I just say things. Like, did you guys know that orbital maneuver is coming up? We're gonna have to burn for a while. It's gonna be really interesting. I'm sure you've seen nothing like this before. And now I have to warp around a whole nother year to actually use my maneuver node. So this is gonna be fun. In that time, let me just fix what I'm attached to. Tylo Bob, Elo, and there we go.
We're playing different games now.
You've had enough. Yeah, I'll probably have enough after this game. Because I already did this today, where I went out to Duna, because I try to test things before I bring them on stream to make sure they work. Because I feel like it would be really disappointing if every time I came out and then just something like exploded on the launch pad or just something that I would have seen in a test happened. And it's good to know what I can expect. Take like the lathe mission. I knew around when the fire was going to start, and I knew when I need to start slowing down in order to survive re-entry into lathe because of my previous test. So I performed better than before. I knew the thing dropped like a rock, but I thought I could control it, but yeah. You live, you learn. I find it funny that I've essentially launched a Saturn Mark V into interplanetary space, and it still has all of its stuff on.
Oh, God.
So what are you playing?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Oh, didn't Kayumi say you wanted to play that earlier? Is that what you're doing?
Uh-huh.
You're just trying to keep everyone happy today, aren't you?
I just died, so I'm kind of panicking right now because I have good stuff.
Are you guys playing on the server for the server?
No, it's actually Kume's personal. I pronounce it Kume.
I don't know what.
Personal, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't play Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft for a really long time, so I don't know any of the stuff.
Well, I haven't played it since 2015, so I couldn't tell you. I mean, when I still played, I mean, the Ender Dragon was a new thing. That was cool.
I played Minecraft back when it was still in, before it was even released. It was in dev.
Yeah.
A long time ago, when it very first was released to play. So.
I wasn't that early, but I got Minecraft back in 2012. Back in update 1.2.5. Yes. Because I remember 1.3.2 is the next update, and that's when they added lane worlds. So I had to get my friend to start playing Minecraft with me because I wanted to play with someone. But yeah, 1.2.5 was when I joined.
Really good thing that I marked everything with torches, because I'm panicking because I just died a little bit ago and I need stuff back.
Yeah, I always used to mark up stuff like that too. It was funny because whenever it turned night, you could see all of my little paths throughout the landscape. It's kind of beautiful. Okay. No.
Oh, good God.
So are there like any new enemies I don't know about?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new stuff. Not all of it I like.
Oh. You not liking something, that's gonna take some effort.
They kind of switch a lot of it over. More exploration and building all to, I guess, RPG sort of elements. It's not fantastic.
Well, at least you can still load up previous updates.
Some of them. If they were older, if they're much older than, if they're too old, then no, not really.
Like take me for example. I still play on 1.2.5 sometimes just for the old days. Because I reinstalled it recently because there was because you guys added a server and I was like, screw it, I'll play with you guys, I don't care. Why not? And so I got it installed and I didn't like the new launcher, so all I did was try to figure out how to install the old launcher, and I wouldn't stop until I finally did succeed in getting the old launcher to work. So now that works. I'm happy to play again. But I'm a tad sentimental. I'm not really willing to let things go for some reason.
Yeah, me neither. I still prefer old Minecraft beta.
Yeah.
I'm a boomer.
That's fair.
Oh, good God.
I like 1.3.2. It was a good update because, Lane Worlds is fun. You can't deny that. Being able to get on with your buddies was pretty good. I think the last update I actually enjoyed was the Redstone update because I used to like to build things with Redstone. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah, I still like that stuff, yeah.
So the Redstone update was pretty good. It's like the last one I enjoyed, and I already said that. But I remember I had this one mod for Minecraft. It was the ICBM missile mod. It was fantastic. I remember I was playing on one lane world, right? And so it was like me and two other guys. And it was basically a nuclear arms race of who could find uranium and stuff first and build their missiles to blow up each other's stuff. It was a good time. It was a good time. But that's what made the game special. Is it was so easy to mod back in the day. I don't think it's as easy now.
No, it isn't. They changed the firmware, or not firmware. You know what I mean? They changed the whole basic code from the ground up when Microsoft bought it.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's why people say 1.7 was the best version because it was so easy to mod.
I know. That was my favorite thing about Minecraft, was making it my own game. I don't know. Something about that just appealed to me.
Yeah, I love it when you get a really customized experience when you're playing anything, really.
I mean, hell, KSP, I used to mod this game a lot. I've kind of moved back towards vanilla, though, because a lot of the mods I used to have are now vanilla. Like, the fire actually doing damage. I believe that was Ferrum Aerospace at one point. I had that one. I had a lot. I'm waiting for them to add Kerbal Life Support, where you actually have to, like, pack food and stuff. When that happens, I'm going to start having issues. Because, I mean, my rocket's already big when I'm just carrying fuel. Can you imagine me when I have to pack food as well? One mod I will always cherish, though, is Kerbal Attachment Systems. It was so useful. Because when it... Look, docking ports are cool and all. Oh, see you, Dredge. Dreg. Yeah, see you, Dreg. Docking ports are nice and all, but when you're on the ground, it's hard to line them up, right? Because, like, if you're on a slope or a hill, you know, connecting them can be a little bit difficult, don't you think? And so this offered me a way to connect up all of my, like, moon bases. Like, I could put several buildings down and then connect them with actual wiring and piping. And there was another mod that was, like, for mining and stuff. And that was fun. So I'd use those two in conjunction. So I'd actually have a good mining base. And see, that's another thing they added to the game, was mining. It was a mod beforehand, and now it's just in the game.
Yeah, you were telling me how a lot of KFP was kind of imported from mods.
Yeah. If it wasn't directly taken, it was at least done in a mod before it was added to the game. Like the satellite connections, that was a mod. Some of the plane parts that we use now, like the you know, the midway parts that aren't large but aren't the small circular ones? They're kind of flat and have their own lift.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
That was its own mod before the team integrated it into the game. In fact, I could probably find a mod review for it if you really want me to.
That's alright. No, I actually have to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not going to get in the way of that. Oh, dear God. Nuclear engines. Oh. Nuclear engines. The horror of nuclear engines. It's gonna burn for 8 minutes. Oh God, that is the worst thing. I don't care. I'm not dealing with it. I'm leaving. I'm had enough. I'm going someplace else. I'm gonna read. Okay, stay with me tomorrow. Derek is probably blaming me for his problems right now. I know, right? La 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 la. AV Club. Yes. Yes, yes. I'm taking that. I'll take it later. Actually. Oop. Times like these where I just use physics warp in space, because that's gonna happen for a long time now. Oh, I hate nuclear engines so much. I really do. They're efficient, but they're so awful. They're so awful. I'm legitimately just reading the Discord right now because this is going to take 8 minutes to accomplish. And I'm just not having any of that. Nope. No, 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 no. Alrighty then, let's do the thing. Have the guys posted anything new on the junk? Probably not. Oh, that'll be fun. You know what? Let's make some flags. Why not? Yeah, that's gonna take for fucking ever. Alright. Yeah. About that. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. So let's go. Oh yeah, what? Let me see. Dog. You are ridiculous. You know that? Oh, you want it out? Now you can have out. Have fun. Alright. Monica finger guns. Let's see if I can find that. Dog, I swear. Dog. Okay, fine. There we go. That'll do. Dog. I have done. I've had enough of your crap, dog. What is it called? I'll find it somewhere. Fine. Just taking it. There. Yeah. I'm just making flags right now because I cannot be bothered to deal with the whole what's happening there. That's pretty great, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So here's what we're gonna do. This is beautiful. Maroon. Alright, let me just go into this boy and upload the file for the That one. Yes. Now that I have that, I have to hope it works. It's not going to, but I'm going to try to make it. Its aspect ratio is going to be all kinds of messed up. Oh, that ain't great. Alright. Let me just... That's still going on. Mm-hmm. Now I need to find an image that actually works for this. Maybe. There. That'll do just fine. Oh, hey, look. It might actually be almost on the burn now that I actually started doing something else. Good for it. I'm glad it was actually doing something. Bang, maybe. Aspect ratio is going to be all wrong. Maybe. That would work. I could put something in there. That would be nice, actually. That would be a good flag. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm doing later once I get my stuff in order. I gotta be real with you. It ain't great. Oh god. It's almost done. Finally. Oh my god. Can you imagine the horrors of having to do every burn with a stupid nuclear engine? I think I'd end it. No. Screw being efficient. This isn't worth it. Whatever. That's good enough. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Time to land this fucking thing. If I can be bothered, slow down enough. Dog, you're crazy. You know where to look, find it. Okay, I'm not actually coming in that fast yet. I'll tell you what though. I'm gonna go here and begin burning. And attempt to slow down as much as possible before I enter the atmosphere because why not? I have the fuel, might as well use it even though I have no real reason to.
Alright, I'm back. Where did I leave off?
You missed the 8-minute burn. It's nuclear engines, so it took it 8 minutes to do one burn. But don't worry, I've got another one for you. I'm honestly not even watching it. I just let it do its thing while I exit out and make flags. I'm not having any of that. At this point, I'd be tempted just to let it crash. I mean, it'll survive. I mean, it has a heat shield. It's just... I can't let extra fuel go to waste. It's just not my nature. And so I'll put a little bit of it down. That is very loud. Let me just fix that. Just gonna put that down to like 9%. Apply, accept. There we go. Much better.
Oh, that's pretty good image. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can. I was just fixing the thing so I could hear you better because my rocket is loud. I kind of...
Pretty good graphic showing that relative size of all the plants.
give me 1 second. It's loading. Yeah, it's just loading, so it'll take it a bit to actually do anything that I want it to do. Alright, so I was thinking while this burn happened, because it's going to take it 8 minutes to do, I could just show you how to make a flag.
Sure.
Okay, do you have one that you want to make in mind?
No, but if you just want to sketch up one, I'll get it.
Alright, well, it's pretty easy, but if I make one, it's going to be pretty garbage because it's just off the spot. But here, I'll, do you have any idea of what you want on it? Well, just what you want it to be. I was going to do your profile pic, but that's going to have a terrible aspect ratio.
Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I can stretch my profile.
Yeah, you don't need to. I can do that. I just didn't want to because it would look terrible. Like, it's actually really simple. Like, here, if I go like this and go like that. Goodbye, KSP. Alright, so first you want to find something, anything. Dog, I just let you in. Here. Alright, so what do you want the flag to be? Just find me an image. Or just send me an image on Discord and I'll play with it. Here, I'll give you the exact numbers. It's in pixels, actually. Here, let me show you. If we go to this boy, I actually was doing it earlier. I put the specifications in, but Bohemian's been busy. Okay, so the image must be a PNG, and I'll show you how to convert that with just Windows without having to go into Photoshop. And the image must have a dimension of 256 by 160. Yes. So I could go... Do I want to be edgy? I might. Tempting. You know what? I'm sold. Now I can go like this. We'll take this. I'm gonna go like that. Then I'll go into my files. Can you see everything?
Yep, there we go. That's fine.
You go here, and then you go edit, create. You want to go, well, actually, no, you want to go here, and you want to go to resize, custom, and it's 256, right? By, here, What was it? I have it right here. 256, 160. There it is. Go 6 by. No, 256, 160. And now you do like that, and then that'll make it, yes. And that'll make it that size, and now you find your new image. Should be somewhere. That should be it. And now we gotta go into here, and then into here. And then we can go into menu, save as, image, and then we can change it to a PNG. And then I can save it into my flags folder. Which, if you follow this folder path, you'll find your flags, and boom. Now I have the Nazi flag as one of my flags. Is it still burning? My goodness. That is impressive. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There we go. So what'd you think? This is starting to get to me. There. Much, much better. So that all made sense then? Alright, good. Good. Yeah, it helps if the thing is already kind of rectangular, because then it doesn't get stretched a lot. Or if you make something specifically in Photoshop to be a flag, but I'm kind of lazy, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Eventually I will, but for right now what I have works. I like my kaboom flag. It already... It fits. It fits. The Sayori finger guns were a little bit stretched, but I could have taken Sayori out of the image and put her into an image that was already the right size. That would have been a lot better, actually. I'll do that next time. Ah, and you've gone all quiet. Goodbye, stage I hate.
There we go. That's what I'm designing a flag for us right now.
Oh, for the Lit Club?
Yep.
See, I was talking about that, but I wasn't sure what I should put on it besides just your profile pic. I was like, that would be boring. Probably want to add like something for... But if I get too complicated, because it's only a small image, it won't really work. So then I thought maybe I could just do the prominent members of the community, but then that might be mean to the people who don't chat as much. You ever seen that one image of the communists that's lined up that has like all of their heads on it?
The what?
It's a communist photo of like, you have like Marx, Lenin, Stalin, and it's just like all of their heads right next to each other. Just like in a line looking forward.
Oh yeah, that one.
I was thinking about doing that, but with the prominent members of the Lit Club, but then I was like, that might be mean to people who don't fit onto the flag. I thought it might be funny. But, you know. If you want me to do that, I can always photo.
So I am making sort of a vapor trail of rocket taken off from the planet. What color should I make the trail? So right now I just have it set to white, but I think I could do something different.
You could do dark gray like the solid rocket boosters.
That's all right, yeah.
Or you could do light gray. No. A mix of light gray and dark gray to kind of give the effect of like particles in it.
Light gray actually looks pretty good. So.
Yeah, I'm not much of an artist. I can Photoshop decently well, but as far as making my own art, no. No. I can almost draw a stick figure. I don't even know why I bothered trying to save these. suck them in. Why not? I might be able to save this. What do I mean might? I can save this easily if I just try. In fact, I'm going to land pretty near the KSC. I don't know if you can see it, but the KSC is right there. My aim is pretty good. I'm going to shoot past it, though, because I can't slow down all the way and point the other way, but it's okay. I could at least cancel out my horizontal and start pointing towards it. That I can do. Dog, I swear to God. No, you're staying out. I'm done playing this game with you. I'm not having it.
Yeah, so you said it has to be a JPEG, right?
No. It has to be a PNG. PNG. I don't know why. It just does. So you have to switch it from JPEG to PNG, and then it will work. I'll show you it. I have a few flags in here just because I felt like having them.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna miss the KSC by a lot. My bad. Uh-oh. Go. Now I just gotta hope I survive because I'm coming in at a very steep angle. And I'm not entirely convinced I will. I may have made a mistake here. Yeah, I might have made a mistake. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to slow down. Oh boy. Yeah, that just blew up. Sounds like me in a few seconds. Oh goodness. Oh, did you see that just stream by? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, no, I survived. I survived today. Today I live. Gilly and back. How do you like that? How do you like that? There we go. Now all I have to do is swim back. I'm not actually going to swim back, but you get the picture. And guess what? I have this awesome thing that I wish they had on Gilly. If it would let me click it. Yes. Physics warp. My goodness, how I missed you. I remember Physics Warp used to be really glitchy. Like, if you left Physics Warp 1 when the parachute opened, it would destroy your craft. You had to be very careful. Also, one final explosion. Goodbye. Ah, that's good. Same thing with water. Water used to be instant death. I don't know why, but water was very, very deadly. But yeah. Did it. Now to see if the craft, the flag thing works. Bastard. Alright. So here, I'm just gonna go fly somewhere and plant a flag, but this time I'm actually going to use one of my flags, and if it doesn't work, then disregard what I've said. Open, and I want to go with my plane, please. That'll do. That'll do. Launch. Yes. Alright, so let's see if the whole... Oh, I forgot to pick a flag again. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, revert flight, because I got a little bit too excited. Again. Alright. Pick mission flag, and then I'm gonna go with... I think I'm gonna go with that one. And now I have a mission flag. If it works. Let's see if it all works. Alright. Alright. One thing I can say about this plane is it takes off quick. Yeah, it does. That was a fun flight. Oh well, did what it needed to do. Come on. Alright, now if I plant a flag, it should be the right one. See? There it is. Success. How do you like that? Oh my goodness. Caps is on. There, see? Works. Did you just salute it? That's really funny, he did. Alright, well. Anything else you want me to show you before I head out? Oh. Oh. Oh, that is very nice. Hilo, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I made, here, I'll make it up to you. Here, call. There.
There we go.
I'm sorry, I was, flying a plane. I wasn't, I didn't.
You were deaf that entire time.
Yeah, I was deaf. I'm sorry. Kyle. Sergeant Keel, that's funny. Alright. Okay, I can make that a flag. Is it already a PNG?
Yeah.
And the aspect ratio is right?
Yeah, that's alright.
Amazing. And you just now drew that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I had wallpaper on, I have a few wallpapers and I just added the graphic.
Oh. Oh, so you just added the planet to an already existing thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say, that was quick. That's impressive. You could give Drawfag a run for his money. Run for his money.
Not that good.
Yet. You intend to dethrone him?
Yeah, try everything out at least once.
Alright. Yeah, did you see the Sayori flag?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still watching your live stream.
Yeah, sorry, I was in the call now, because now I'm going to add that to my my flags because I must. I mean, that's pretty cool. Give me 1 second. I have to move some files around. Move some files around. Lit. And boom. And now it's in my flag file. Let's see if I need to restart the game or if it just gives it to me. Only one way to find out. And that's the test. I might need to restart it for it to acknowledge that I added that in, so I'm not sure. Give me 1 second. I might have just missed it. No, I don't think I did. Ah, well. Still my favorite. Well, that's how you do flags. Here, if I leave and actually go in and out of the game again, then I can plant the lit flag somewhere. But now that it's one of my flags, I'll stick it in the moon and Duna and Ike and all of them.
You know what you could try doing? Because the plane I sent you, the A11, flies so slow, maybe try landing on the mountaintops to the east or west and plant a flag up there.
Alright. I'll see. You said, which plane?
The A11.
Oh, yeah. About that. Give me 1 second. I don't have that one in this.
Alright, sure, I'll resend the press.
Oh, no, I have it. I just don't have it in this, I have it in my campaign. I had to switch halfway through because you sent me a plane with parts I didn't have.
Alright.
The A11 I had parts for, so I wasn't as worried. Well, now if I just go to menu and then I go to my Kyle's log, I'll be able to use it. Hopefully. If I can't, then I'll have to re-add it. Because I actually have 2 saves of KSP. I have one on my hard drive and one here, so I'm not really sure which one is which at the moment. 53 flights in progress. My goodness. What have I been up to? Let me see. Hopefully the flags still work in this one. Alright, let me see. Because I need to be in the hangar to pick my mission flag, I think. The A11. Yeah, see, there it is. The Mark III? Wait, no. Which one? The Mark III or the Mark... No, it has... No, the Mark III is when I tried to launch it in space. My bad. Oh, yeah, and this is when I added guided missiles to it. Ah. Good times.
The one with the 4 small turbojet engines.
I see it.
Yep, that's the one.
Do you want me to restart the game so I can use the new flag, or do you want me to just use one of the ones I have?
If you want, whichever way.
Alright, give me a sec.
I see your missiles here.
They're really something. The trick is to leave the plane flying straight so it doesn't crash while I'm gone. 'Cause... Here, let me just exit and re-enter, and then the flag should have added itself. I'm just hoping it doesn't take too long to restart, because sometimes it does that. I wonder how long I've been going on right now.
You've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
My goodness. I need to get a life. It's the weekend. I'm going to enjoy it how I want to.
That's what weekends are for not being, not having to do anything, so.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself that much.
I won't. I did a lot yesterday, so I'm not really all that mad at myself. The house is now clean. I feel good. Come on, KSP, you can do it. So you're gonna be like that, huh? Alright, I'll just go in manually. How you like that? And it's downloading something. What do you want? That would be the problem with dogs. They get very loud sometimes. But hey, no one can sneak up on me, so it's not all bad.
So you just restarted the game screen, right?
Yeah, now the flag should be entered. I don't think it enters in halfway through a game. Because see how it is loading up everything now? So eventually, if you watch, it should go. If you have an eagle eye, you should be able to see it add the flag in. Because it's just going through the folder and loading everything. Loading bundled squad parts. Yeah, there go all the parts. And you can see all the parts. It's pretty interesting, actually. Wheels. Merc 1 pod. So yeah, it has to do that before it actually lets you have the new things that you added. Which is something. Aligning planets. I always found these little texts that they added pretty funny. Because a lot of times they're true, like never visiting Drez. The only time I've gone to Drez was to visit the monolith there. Alright, let's go to that one. Come on. You know, you hear birds, but you never actually see birds. Really makes you think that birds are fake. Fine, don't let me choose. See, it actually kept your old mission flag, which I think is pretty cool. But now it has the new flag, so that should be good. That should be good. Come on. But yeah. So play Mr. Jones and me. Uh-oh. I broke it, Vegeta. That's all that's playing in my head right now is just Nappa. Alright, I can fix it. Wait, where's the Discord? Yeah, we're still on a call. Okay, good. Alright, this time I won't do a loop-de-loop. That was my bad. No loop-de-loops. I'll take it easy. I'll be good. Can it handle a slope? Yes, it can. Good. And unlike Duna, Kerbin is actually pretty flat, so I can actually pull this off. Who needs a runway? There we go. Let it be known before I start, really, that I'm not the best plane pilot, as opposed to a different kind of pilot. I tell you what I can do. Is I can abandon my ship and then plant flags. That I can do. There we go. Ah, the moon's out. Nice. Wonder where Minimus is. Are you still around? Crap, did it silence you again? Yes, it did. Of course it did. Oh, goody. And I can... Now you know how I feel. Now you know how I felt yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday.
I've been yelling at you this whole time that you whatever, it's fine.
I don't know why he keeps doing that.
Yeah. Anyway, I was trying to give you some advice on that plane. Just the brake system. If you leave the brakes on at the top of the screen, it gives some moving control and slows down your plane a lot. I use that to do a lot of stall landings. You can keep it in level flight at below 30 meters per second, and you go right to the SAS.
Yeah.
I've landed on the roof of the VAB a whole bunch of times. I've landed all over the place. It's such a... I could add some more lift, so I might do that later on. But it's still a great little plane.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm just not used to it. You see, I'm used to flying one plane and one plane only. Your plane does not do loop-de-loops. That I learned.
Well, it does. If you just need some more speed.
Mine can do loop-de-loops. Like, mine, because it's so small and light, it can do loop-de-loops almost immediately. In fact, anytime I build a new plane, it has to do loop-de-loops. Otherwise, it's just not a good plane.
Give it a try now. Yeah, once it hits good speed, it'll do.
I believe you. Mine's a bit finicky, though, but I've landed it in the mountains before. Or at least part of it.
It only has to be the cockpit.
That's essentially what survived. But now that they added Kerbal parachutes, I was actually just going to jump out. But I'll try to land it. I'll try to land it, but I just can't promise you anything good will come of it. Let me see something. Let me zoom out. Okay, let's see where the flat bits are. That bit there might work. No, this bit here, that's what I want. Oh, I know what I want.
Already on the far southeast side, it's a pretty good spot. I use that a lot for stall landings. It also has a pretty sheer cliff, so you can, even if you don't have enough room to take off from the plane, you can always sort of film yourself off the side.
Is that the bit I just went over?
Let me see. Nope, it's more on the west side. Oh yeah, right there. Right down the wall of it.
Yeah. Because now I'm going to go this way and I'm going to come back around and try to land. Because I zoom out and I was looking at my... Like this, I was just... Like, I see this and I'm like, that's about as flat as it's going to get. This here is too short for me to do anything with, but I feel like this area here...
You'd be surprised at how short this thing's going.
Like I said, used to... You got to remember, I'm used to flying one plane. I'm not used to having options, alright? So basically my whole experience is... Because I could have used the ones that the KSC gave me, and I could have used my older ones, but... The problem is I used to build planes, right? I used to think they were pretty cool. But that was on my first laptop back in 2012. All of those planes are gone. The only one I remember how to build is that one. I even had a working biplane. I was really proud of it. But I don't have that anymore because my old laptop from back then got tossed back in 2014. So, well, you see, I got a new one, and then my mother was like, you know what? My school can use this. And then she took it and wiped it. So my first world on Minecraft, that's gone. My all of my rockets gone. I had to start from scratch. Yeah, it is. I had a few, like, cause between 2012 and 2014, I only had 2 games on my computer, Minecraft and KSP. So that's all I would play. As a result, I got quite good at the game because that's all I had. But what do you need? What do you want? Gilly, you can make a pizza whenever you want to. What happened? What? You've never made one of the mini pizzas? Really? Oh, and it's messed up my... There we go. Fixed. Okay. Do you really... Okay, like, all you do is you take the crust, you add the tomato sauce, you stick on cheese and then pepperoni. And then you put it in the oven for however long it said to put it in.
Just eat together?
Yes, we can. Just... Can I... What time is it? We usually eat around 6. I've got time.
I know, I was just wondering.
Look on the box and see what you need to preheat the oven to. Preheat the oven and then I'll come down. Okay, I just preheat the oven. Are you still there? No? Alright. Wait a minute. Did you go silent again? Let me see. Yep. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Use my plane. I'm just looking through the comments section now. God, I always do go... I don't know why it makes me go deaf like that. When you stopped talking, I thought I went deaf again. Alright. Oh, don't worry about it. You don't need to put your life on hold on account of me. We're just playing a game. What happened?
You need to stop making comments about yourself, right?
What do you mean?
Don't talk down about yourself.
I'll, Alright.
There you go. That's at least something.
I don't know. I just acknowledge my flaws. Like, I've got plenty of good traits too, but I'm not perfect.
That's not a flaw, it's a goal. It's fine to acknowledge your flaws, but don't go too far. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Just keeps my ego in check. I had a habit of getting a pretty big head back in the day, but now I don't. Okay, like, it'll say it on the pizza itself. It'll say on the little wrapper. It'll probably be like $3.50 or something. You don't need to. Here, I'll make the pizza. Give me a minute. She's having a hard time.
Yeah, sure. Papa John's.
Nah, it's boy boli. It's a pizza crust. You add some tomato sauce on it, put cheese on it, and stick it in the oven, and then it's done.
Yeah, I think we have that.
But it's very complicated. Ah, well. I can make pizza. I actually like making pizza. Pizza's pretty good if you actually make it yourself. Crust can be difficult, but if you do it right, all is well with the world. Isn't that fascinating? I wonder if I could fly like this. Probably shouldn't. Ah, crap, I've gone in too steep. Alright, I got this. We're gonna pull out and then come back in. Good job. It's gonna take a while for it to preheat, Kaylee, so we probably got like 30 minutes before the oven actually gets up to temperature. And for some reason it doesn't beep anymore, so you better... So, don't forget about it for me. The oven takes a good 30 minutes to preheat, but don't forget about it, because I don't want to burn the house down.
Do I have to sit down there?
No, you don't. You don't need to babysit it, Kaylee. Just don't forget it exists.
I don't know, because I'm hungry.
Alright, well, I'll get to it, alright? Preheating the oven. Yeah, this is why I usually record at night, because I don't have to... I don't do anything. It's what I do anyways. I don't fall asleep well, so might as well enjoy myself. And it is around... Oh. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Oh dear God, what have I done? Just gonna do that just to be safe. Oh, Jesus. Jeb, I'd be just as worried if I were you. Oh. Another thing they changed. At one point, the view was called IVA. There we go. You don't know what's... Yeah. It's a lot of flying. Lots and lots and lots of flying. Okay, so I'm thinking once I get around to here, I'm gonna do a loop-de-loop and then try to land it. No, I'm not deaf. I can hear you.
You went deaf again. Anyway, wait, what is it here? Oh,
There we go. We gotta fly around that direction. Two Delta Wings. Yeah. Yeah, but I've been trying to go to sleep at a reasonable time as of late because I need to actually not be up at 3 in the morning and getting up at 6 in the morning. It's starting to have effects on my health, so I need to not do that anymore. But old habits die hard. It's gonna be very bumpy. Just get a better look at this. There's my best bet. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright. I need you to go that way. Five watching. That's the biggest audience I've ever had. And one of them is still me. But, whatever. Yeah. It's a real shame what happened to the other channel. But, honestly, it's probably for the best. Gotta leave old things behind, right? Nothing gold can stay. That was, who was that by? Give me a minute. Robert Frost? I think it was Robert Frost who did Nothing Gold Can Stay. Am I right about that? Give me a second. Gotta fact check myself. I'm deaf. Oh. I'm deaf. Well, back to business. Well, one final thing, and then we're gonna call it a day. Now I need to lower my altitude a lot because I need to. I'm not. I'm not an optimist. I'm a pessimist who pretends to be a realist. Yeah. Ah, crap. I saw the sign and it opened up eyes. Yeah. I saw the sign. Jeb, I'm sorry. I'll avoid talking about it. That's my way of letting out the mind, It's not that easy, Lynn. It's not that easy. It's not. You don't understand. Success. Alright. That's fine. Next time I won't be so forceful with the slowing down. Well, I'm calling it for tonight after this gets... There it is. There we go. Alright, I'm all done for today. I have to go make dinner. Thanks for watching, everybody.